damit ein herzliches Willkommen zurück bei The Technomancer. Obwohl ich jetzt keine Ahnung habe, was wir in dieser Folge machen, versuche ich jetzt mal den Seeker auszurüsten, also den anderen Freund. Und dafür gehen wir mal kurz zurück in die Slums. Das ist tatsächlich nicht genug von diesem Ort. Egal. Na los. Gehen wir zurück in die Slums, in die Schlumps, die Slums. Lalala, wird geladen, wird geladen. Gucken wir mal, welche Mission wir hier offen haben. Ach hier, wir müssen jetzt zu den Mutanten und den Stärksten finden, genau. Aber erstmal gehen wir zu diesem Gott Seeker. Dafür blende ich mal in die Karte hier ein. Seeker.
My boy, I have a favor to ask you. I've lost something.
What'd you lose?
I mentioned one thing. Oh, I am sorry. In fact, it's about a friend. Charles? You remember Charles? No, you can't remember him. Silly me, you never met him. Anyway, Charles is a friend. A scientist co-worker. He was way more successful than I must say. So, he's a friend, and I lost him. It looks like he disappeared, and I am a bit worried. I know that he was doing some sensitive research. Important. Maybe he ran into problems because of that. Anyhow, it's hard to tell.
How do you want me to find him?
He has an assistant. Very nice. She used to make delicious pastries. Unless I'm mixing her up with someone else. Anyway, he had an assistant. I'm pretty sure of it.
I'll go find her. She must know what happened to him, and if she does, it'll turn out the professor is just at a conference somewhere.
Maybe. It's true I don't get invited to conferences as often as I used to. It's rather unfair. I used to love the cocktails they serve.
Gut, machen wir das mal. Aber du kommst mit. Na komm. Ihr beide kommt mit. Ich will das nämlich nicht alleine machen. So. Geh zu Charles Seekers Labor. Oh, was ist denn von hier aus das nächste? Ja, das ist das nächste. Einmal herumlaufen. Moment, da lang. Wir sind fast da.
Hey there, I'm looking for Charles Seeker. You know where I could find him?
And you are?
Zachariah Mancer. Professor and I have a mutual friend who's worried about him.
I know the feeling. Haven't seen him for days. I'm Veronica Seeker, the professor's assistant. I got a message informing me he had taken an impromptu vacation, but it's not like him. He didn't even like to sleep, said it just wasted time. even more than likely in the middle of the research he was doing.
Charisma.
Yeah, seems a bit off, doesn't it? Professor was supposed to start some research with a friend of mine as well. I'm sure he'd already started work on it before leaving. You know anything about it?
Of course. I was involved with the professor's research, though I shouldn't discuss it with anyone without his consent. But with that last name, Mancer, I suppose this technomancy research is of particular interest to you. Otherwise, most people barely bat an eye towards the scientific aspects of technomancer powers.
If you're concerned that the message wasn't really from the professor, did you report his disappearance?
To the authorities? Of course not. The authorities, Mr. Mancer, have far more pertinent issues than this, which I am sure will work itself out in time. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Veronica, I know I'm not exactly a prime physical specimen, but I should hope that I am still not so forgettable. Unless I'm wrong and we do not know each other, what is, after all, certain in this life? It might all just be a confounded dream. Like the one I had last night, where trying to wear my pants as a shirt, I found my nose got caught in the zipper.
Professor Scott. Oh my. Hello. I am so sorry I did not recognize you. You should have told me earlier to save me from this embarrassment. Was it you who was planning a collaboration on the Technomancer research? I'm afraid the professor's vocal railings against the ASC and their ceaseless power grabs might have finally come back to bite him. He would even preach to his colleagues and the listeners at conferences. I would give anything to be wrong, of course, but hope is oftentimes incongruous with the reality we must come to face.
Gut, jetzt haben wir Informationen und jetzt? Moment. Wo muss ich jetzt als nächstes hin? Ach ja, wir müssen... Nee, das war schon mit der Mission. Na, dann können wir auch zu den Dings hingehen.
Zachariah, could you... Anyway, could I talk to you in private?
What's going on?
I know that I'm asking a lot from you, but I was wondering if maybe you could continue to investigate. You are someone important now. You know a lot of people. They can tell you if Veronica's suspicions are justified.
I could probably talk about it with my captain, or tap into some contacts in the know.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I want to be sure, you see. I think that you need to recover his latest research. I strongly believe that, besides what he said, he found something dangerous. The ASC, they're thugs. We must not allow sensitive scientific research to fall into their hands. The risks are too high.
I'll see what I can do, but I doubt that Veronica will give me Charles's documents willingly. She's very protective of her boss's work.
Ich finde das interessant. Sehr interessant.
Why did Charles start getting into politics? Politics has no place in the scientific community. It's such a plebeian concept. Now,
Weißt du,
she's like
er steht da hinten und wir stehen hier und reden über diese laute
Seems so
Entfernung.
sad. Lieutenant, why are we investigating the professor's disappearance? The captain never discussed it. It's not our order.
I've been working on something that'll help us in the long run.
Dann reden wir mal mit dir.
Veronica, I need a favor. I'm looking for access to the professor's compiled research documents. Might be a big help to me.
It's just not my work to share, Zachariah. If he came back, I don't think he'd be too pleased to find out I handed it away. You ever find out what happened to him?
Still looking for leads. Just finding dead end after dead end. I'm still looking.
I keep hoping he just took a vacation. I know better. That man could never relax. Let me know if you hear anything, will you?
Okay. Wo muss ich als nächstes? Ah, okay, wir müssen wahrscheinlich zurück in die Börse. Aber bevor ich jetzt den Weg in die Börse gehe, gehe ich jetzt nochmal zu den Sklaven und kaufe dort einen. Gehen wir erstmal einen Sklaven kaufen. Na komm, jetzt renn doch mal. Ich muss die Karte immer eingeblendet lassen. Jetzt verlaube ich mich echt, ey. Entschuldigung, hätte ich was verschluckt. Aber das ist eine Aktion. Gehen wir weiter. Der Aufschaum ist tot. Bin ich jetzt hier richtig? Yep, ich bin richtig. Dann suchen wir nach einem schönen Sklaven.
I've got a proposal for you.
What is it?
I've got an acquaintance who's looking for a large mutant who can be his bodyguard. He promises he'll be well treated.
No, no. Chief will never let him go work elsewhere. And he can't risk getting beaten up by the guards. The man should find himself another mutant. He must go back to work now.
Er will also nicht. Was ist mit euch zwei?
Hello, I have a proposal for you. A merchant is looking for a bodyguard, and you look strong. He said that he would feed you if you protected him.
Big strong, big, very strong, and big always hungry.
If I understand, your name is Beg?
Yes, Beg is his name. Him wants good food and can protect man, but chief man not let Beg leave.
You mean the pen supervisor? Don't worry, I'll go talk to him.
Mist, ich wollte aber eigentlich den hier. Ich wollte den da haben mit der Glatze. Gut, reden wir mit dem Aufseher.
What's the problem? Why aren't you working?
Their kind work like one.
They all may end up getting hurt if they don't...
With basic medical equipment, we could cure this creature without a problem, Zachariah. Unfortunately, no amount of healing can fix his mutation.
Hä? Dann rede doch, dann mach das doch.
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy. How are you? Nothing broken, I hope?
War ein zu langer Text. Aber zu kurz gesprochen.
Hey there, you in charge of the mutant pen? Name's Zachariah Mancer, Ophir officer.
Hey, yeah. Pen's my responsibility. Sure. Dan Stewart, what can I do for you?
Den Mutanten Back kaufen.
I'd like to buy the mutant who calls himself Beg.
Big Beg? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Losing him be like losing the work of 4 other mutants. Nah, he's too strong to lose.
Finde einen Weg für Berg, den zu verlassen. Wir müssen auch mit Anton Rogue reden, über das vermisst. Okay. Aber erstmal machen wir das hier.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Knacken Stufe 3. Mist. Ich brauche Knacken Stufe 3. Mist. Das wird schwer werden. Gut, dann muss ich noch weitere Punkte erstmal sammeln. Ich sammle erstmal mehrere Punkte und dann mache ich diese Quest noch zu Ende. Ups. Da lang geht's. Dann gehen wir halt eben zu Anton Rogue.
I don't mean to, but Zachariah, you know what is in that building, right? What are we doing here?
If there's anyone who knows where the professor is, besides the guys who made him disappear, it's this guy right here. Anton Rogue knows everything and everyone in Ophir.
All right. Yes, I trust you.
Dass wir uns jedes Mal hier gewaltsam Zutritt schaffen müssen.
Mr. Mancer, the sight of your face has started to give me agita. To what do I owe the displeasure this time?
Über Charles Seeker.
Professor Charles Seeker. I'm looking for what happened to him. What can you tell me?
The dangers of having a mind, of using it, and especially of speaking it, I'm afraid. His research and political opinions push the line, and patience of some. Funny how smart and wise don't always go hand in hand. That said, word is he boarded a train. Not so much a pleasure trip, more like a forced hiatus given the military escort and the colonel's re-education camp he was bound for. No matter the power of the mind, the power of a gun always seems to gain the upper hand in the end, don't you think?
Gut. Haben wir gemacht.
I gotta go.
Then go.
Dann nur zu. Das heißt, wir haben jetzt die Informationen, die wir brauchen, nicht wahr? Wo muss ich hier hin? Oh, ja. Diese Karte ist so riesig, das ist unglaublich. Nein, das muss ich mal überlegen. Ich gehe da lang. Dann gehe ich jetzt hier lang. Hau ab. Jetzt bin ich hier bei den Rovern. Ja, das ist doch ein einfacher Weg hier. Aber wo kommen die ganzen Verbrecher her? Idioten. Überall kommen immer neue Verbrecher her. Hab's.
Veronica, I need a favor. I'm looking for access to the professor's compiled research documents. Might be a big help to me.
It's just not my work to share, Zachariah. If he came back, I don't think he'd be too pleased to find out I handed it away. You ever find out what happened to him?
From what I could gather, he was arrested and thrown into the correctional camp. Apparently his criticism of the government was more important to them than his work. The times we live in, I guess.
I don't even know what to... Such a loss. A waste. Maybe his work shouldn't be abandoned. If he's not coming back anytime soon, or at all, and you can do good with it.
Juhu, wir haben Charles.
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy.
Hello, my boy.
Unfortunately, I've received confirmation of what Veronica suspected. Charles was arrested and deported to a camp as a punishment for his comments. I'm sorry, Scott. I did bring back his research, though, since you wanted it.
Thank you, Zachariah. Camp. How awful. But what is happening to our dear abundance? We won't beat Aurora if we get rid of our scientists. Anyway, I'll take a look at these documents. No doubt our dear Charles was worried. They're coded. It's funny, it reminds me of the code we used as students, so that the professors wouldn't know about our adventures. All this is a little far away. I'm gonna have to think about it. Thank you, Zach. Thanks again.
Juhu, wir haben es geschafft. Das hat mir erledigt. Ne, ich muss noch... Moment mal, ich guck mal eben. Was können wir noch machen? Na, ich muss doch unbedingt leveln. Wenn ich mehr Talentpunkte bekomme. Generell mehr Punkte. Für diese 3 Sachen. Ja. Hier gibt es offenbar nichts mehr. Dann würde ich sagen, ich beende hier die Folge. Bleibt mir gewogen und bis morgen zu einer neuen Folge. Ciao!